It's not personal. Nothing really truly is personal. We just think it's personal because we're triggered, upset. It's not going our way as we think it should go. So we make everything personal. What someone says, does, doesn't do, and we gotta lighten up. We need to. And realize it's not personal, it's not serious. You might be just exaggerating it a bit, or really just taking your thoughts into a direction that's not supportive of you. Someone may be harsh towards you, poke you, do some triggering, but don't take it personal. Just sit back. Sometimes you gotta breathe because your tension is so fierce that you're like you want to break their neck, and it's not worth it. It's not worth losing your energy, your frequency, your vibration of goodness. So sit back, relax, breathe, smile, and just realize this is not personal. This is who they are. They're going through something. And sometimes people say, well, it's a reflection of yourself. Sometimes I really don't know if that's really true because that person is going through something that I'm not going through and they're directing it at me. So you can't take it personal. And know that you're doing good and you're doing your best. That you are worth better situations and you're worth keeping your goodness and positivity within yourself and being optimistic and self-loving and holding that with all your heart and growing with it and maybe being an example to the other person or situation or people so that they can calm down and realize, wait a minute, what did I just do? And being an example for yourself, you're an example to others. And it may be subtle. They may not get it. They may not see it. It's okay. You do. It's all important that you know and aware of how you feel. And I know it's hard to sometimes say not take things personal because it seems like it's so targeted to you. And it may be targeted exactly straight at you. But you just need to self-love yourself and know that you can fix it because you can fix yourself. You control your feelings and your actions. And you don't want to give anyone else that control. You control you. You control your happiness and your joy and feeling good and your self-love, which you, at this point, I'm sure, have more than you have in your entire life. And because you're on a journey and you're aware and you're never giving up that love ever again for anyone, anything, anywhere, anything. And situations happen. I mean, really, we go through some things that just like, you can't believe that just happened, or that person said something, or that didn't go the way you thought it was going to go. And you're just like dumbfounded. And then you're like, I'm not supposed to take this seriously? No. You're just supposed to be self-aware and in control of your feelings. And somehow, some way, find a way to see the good in it. And move on. And don't harp on it for too long. Don't let it settle in your mind and your thoughts too long. Grow from it. Imagine it. Visualize it in a better manner. If that's what can help you take the personalization out of it. And just be self-loving. And I'm going to probably reprimand myself so much with this and word, but it's a good word because it's just an inclusion. I'm including everything I can include because this is an inclusive environment. And I want you to feel inclusive and supported and know that it's not personal. And the thing to take serious is how you feel and feeling good. And it will be challenging at times, but you're empowered to be able to hold your goodness and to feel good and to change up the vibration to keep it in a positive manner. And I'm not going to go much longer on this because I think you got it. And if I do, I'll come up with something else later. But feel good to yourself and keep working on yourself and keep just be disciplined, but not so harsh. And just love yourself and smile and know that good things are coming and happening. Even when sometimes it just doesn't look visually like that, just step back and be like, wait a minute. Why have I always looked at it this way? Because I've been conditioned to look this way, look at a situation this way, or I conditioned myself, or someone else influenced me. Just look back at that. Because that's part of the whole, it's not personal, because sometimes we've been conditioned to think of certain things that if a person reacts a certain way to you, that means this, and it doesn't sometimes. So really take back that story and look back at what had just happened and why am I still reacting the same way I've always reacted? Because you can react differently or not at all, which is a different reaction, which is part of being not personal. So take care of yourself, love yourself, you're beautiful. Until the next time.